this week's video. It's really early, 6 o'clock, and I had to get up because I have a race at 10. But Leon is still sleeping, so I can't make too much noise. Today's race is a normal road race, and it's been a while since I raced on my normal bike, I think a couple months ago. And Adam from the RCC racing team is joining, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see how I can do. But first, I have to fix some stuff on my bike and prepare some food. And then I'm meeting Adam at 8. We're riding 25 k's to Abbenbroek. It's the Ronde van Abbenbroek. It's really close to Rotterdam. And I'm curious to see how I can do.
Simon,
B-roll of...
I didn't expect you here.
No, big surprise for me too.
Are you gonna race too?
Yes, I'm gonna race to Abbenbroek.
Oh yeah, exciting. I'm gonna chase you to Abbenbroek and then chase you back.
Yes, good.
Cool.
Well, good for you. I had 2 beers yesterday, so probably I will chase you.
Yeah.
Well, good luck today.
Yeah, thanks.
If I believe this cup, you become second today.
Second, we will both finish
Yeah.
second. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning.
Long time no see. How are you doing?
Pretty well. You ready for this?
I think so. I haven't raced regular road bikes in months.
It's
The last time was in Amstelveen.
It'll be just the same thing, but you can stop pedaling.
I can, yeah, I can chill every now and then.
Yeah. Shall we do it?
I think so. Let's go. Just arrived at the race location at this glamorous football pitch.
Hey, this is awkward.
Today's race, laps of 4 kilometers, you said?
Yeah.
So 13 laps, 52 kilometers. Tactics, we're gonna wait for a breakaway after... Oh no, we're gonna sprint. Don't tell these guys. We're gonna wait for the breakaway.
And then counterattack when I catch you.
That's what we're gonna do.
Look at his number, it's much nicer. I will change yours. Better position.
You're learning.
Yeah.
In time, you gotta remember to call out how many minutes ahead of the pack we are. 2
Yeah.
minutes, 3 minutes.
Did you bring your chalkboard?
Yeah.
Goed, Rinus. Voorwagen oprijden. Ja, Rinus. Oké, we zijn dan begonnen. De 38e editie.
And we're rolling again. As you can see, I have the GoPro mounted underneath my saddle, because on my new Canyon aero bars I couldn't mount the GoPro in a good way. So you'll see who's riding behind me and hopefully some faces in pain as well. The track was a beautiful street circuit of around 4 kilometers, and eventually we did 12 laps. There was about 100 people in the race and a few tricky corners where the road ran from really wide to really narrow. So I got pretty nervous a couple times, and there was a lot of shouting and calling names in the peloton. But I think that's also normal for a criterium like this, where everyone's pretty nervous and of course everyone wants to win. Here you can see this guy is being pushed off the track because someone else makes a mistake in his steering. I think that happened a couple times. If we skip ahead a little, you can see that it also happens to me in the second lap. And that's really unfortunate because it knocks my GoPro up and kind of ruins the view we have of the race now. The race itself was super high paced. I think we averaged over 45 kilometers an hour. But what I noticed, because this was only my second ever road race, is that it's very easy to stay in the peloton. In the fixed gear races, you're riding all out all the time for 45 minutes long. And here, when I was in the pack, it felt really easy. I do training rides that are harder than that. The only times that you really put in an effort is when you try to get into a break or in one of the sprints, of course. So I felt really good. For most of the race, I tried to stay in the first maybe 20, 30 positions out of these 100 guys, just to make sure that there weren't any breakaways that were going to get away. And I didn't want to get caught behind one of these crashes either. Timon is taking the camera around to film a little bit from the side. So that's nice, we get a different viewpoint each time. So after the first 30 minutes, Adam and I tried to get into a couple of breakaways. But unfortunately, most of them lasted only a couple hundred meters and then we would get caught again. We didn't really find a group that wanted to work together to really stay away. But at least it made sure that we were always in the front and making the race. But then in the second to last lap, I got into a breakaway which seemed to be a little bit better. It lasted around an entire lap. Unfortunately, we did get caught around half a lap before the finish. So from that point on, I tried to recover as quickly as possible so I could still join the final sprint.
Mercedes aanleiding, Mercedes, Roos en Os. Dat zijn de eerste drie. Mercedes, Roos komt ernaast. Roos komt ernaast, Mels voor jou. Ah, wel serieus nu. Naar voren, mee van voren. Hier is sprint. De overwinning. Die wordt sprinten. Mercedes schiet.
Well. That was awesome. Fucking cool. I hope I finished top 10. But it was a really cool race. I could be in the front the whole time. Was in a couple breakaways, even in the second to last lap. But then we got caught again, and I could still sprint. But I just stopped out like 100 meters before the finish. But it was really cool. I'm a pro now. Was it a boring race to watch?
Yeah, very boring. Yeah.
There was no breakaways, or not long enough for you to see
No, I didn't see them. So I saw one pack.
It was fun.
Was it any different from other races, or?
Nothing happened.
I think there were many breakaways. I think probably about 20 breakaways, but they all lasted 20 seconds or a minute tops, and then they were caught again because nobody wanted to work. Girls race is finished, we're heading home. Next week, Adam and I are racing the Ronde van Barendrecht. So I'll see you then. Adam, wanna say bye?
Bye bye!
Adam is wearing his special reflective invisibility shoes. They make him pretty much invisible to the person cycling behind him because they blind. Ideal.
Perfect design choice.